What is FDI or foreign direct investment? FDI is a type of international investment where a company or individual from one country invests in a company or business in another country with the goal of gaining lasting control or significant influence over the foreign enterprise. These are top investors who invest in Malaysia. China plays a significant role in Malaysia's infrastructure development. Meanwhile, Japan have been invest to Malaysia in automotive and electronics manufacturing. Hong Kong investors are active in Malaysia financial services and real estate sector. US is a major investor in tech and digital services. Logistics and finance are from Singapore investor. And lastly, for agriculture and sustainability is from Netherlands investor. To conclude, FDI continues to power Malaysia growth and always connecting us to the world and the future.
Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim mentioned that the strategic cooperation between Malaysia and China is supporting the economic growth of the country. For the past 15 years, China has been Malaysia's main trading partner, with overall trade value rapidly approaching 100 billion United States dollars, according to the Prime Minister. For 4 consecutive years since 2016, China has been Malaysia's largest investor in manufacturing, contributing 32 foreign direct investment (FDI) projects worth 452.43 million United States dollars in the first half of 2020. The BRI include the East Coast Railing Project worth 15 billion ringgit Malaysia from the west coast town of Port Klang, Selangor. The highway continues eastward to Kota Bahru in Kelantan. Under the agreement, 85% of the cost will be covered by China Exim Bank, and the sukuk sold by local investment bank will finance the rest. Guangxi Beibu Gulf Port Group has put money into developing deepwater facility at the port in the Malaysia-China Kuantan Industrial Park (MCKAP). Because of this progress, a total of 12 investment projects were drawn, amounting to over 46 billion yuan, around 6.5 billion United States dollars, committed and industry expert forecast the overall value of output to be above 16 billion yuan, around 8.57 billion United States dollars. This is the data of China FDI in Malaysia from various sectors from 2013 to 2021. This is a graph of China FDI in Malaysia from 1974 to 2022, and for 8 years the graph has increased and decreased every year.
Japan has been Malaysia's greatest economically for decades. Japan's investment is primarily in manufacturing, automobile, electronic, and technology industry. Many Japanese companies have established factories and profit in Malaysia states such as Selangor, Penang, and Johor. For example, the higher investment in 2017 is RM 70.185 billion. The lower investment in 2016 is only RM 1.9 billion. In 2022, investment grew again to RM 15.03 billion, showing that confidence in Malaysia recovery has reached again. In 2023, investment fell to RM 5.6 billion, but it is still higher than in previous years. Japan keeps investing in Malaysia because it is a good location for export, has skilled and affordable workers, stable policy, and strong infrastructure. This factor make Malaysia have a long-term partner of Japanese company. In conclusion, Japan is Malaysia's second largest foreign investor. This relationship is not just about money, it is about trust, cooperation, and economic growth. If Malaysia continues to provide a stable and business-friendly environment, Japan will keep supporting our country's growth in the future.
Hong Kong has become a significant investor in Malaysia, particularly in the real estate sector. In the real estate sector, Hong Kong investors have shown a strong interest in Malaysia's property market, especially in high-end residential and mixed-use developments. A notable example is the Pavilion Damansara Heights project in Kuala Lumpur. Between June and September 2019, Hong Kong buyers purchased 250 units in the Windsor Suites Tower, amounting to an investment of approximately RM 450 million. This surge in investment is attributed to factors such as Malaysia's strategic location, relatively affordable luxury properties, and programs like the Malaysia My Second Home initiative, which is offer residency options to foreign investors. Based on the attached graph, it's showing the flow of foreign direct investment from Hong Kong to Malaysia from 2014 until 2023. The amount of foreign direct investment from Hong Kong to Malaysia hit a high record in 2023, which is coming close to 18 billion ringgit Malaysia. Malaysia's strategic positioning in the global semiconductor sector was the main driver of this growth. Malaysia was a desirable location for these investments because to its developed infrastructure, competent labor, and neutral position in world affairs. In the year 2020, it showed the lowest amount of foreign direct investment from Hong Kong in Malaysia, which was 2 billion Malaysian ringgit. Global investment slowed and businesses were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Malaysia was experiencing a political conflict at the time with several significant projects being cancelled. That is caused investors to become increasingly cautious.
Did you know one of the world's tech giant, which is Intel, has been powering Malaysia's digital future for decades in Penang? Since 1972, Intel has made Penang its second home, investing billions into cutting-edge semiconductor manufacturing. The US continues to be a major driver of Malaysia's tech sector, especially in electronics and digital services. This means US can see how Malaysia can grow further in the future. Here we are going to look for how much Intel has been invested to Malaysia in 10 years. Intel's presence have helped create thousands of high-value jobs, boost export and position Malaysia as a key player in the global tech supply chain, and making Malaysia the future of innovation.
For Singapore is one of a major investor in Malaysia, specifically in logistics. Port of Singapore, where it is located at Johor Singapore border, is the busiest port in ASEAN and one of the world's busiest ports. It is a key transshipment hub connecting Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Johor Singapore border is how Singapore logistic network connect with Malaysia through Johor, supporting cross-border trucking and supply chains for the both economy. Because of the good relationship between these two countries, they established the Johor Singapore Special Economic Zone, where it's called GSSEZ, which is a key area of investment aiming to enhance economic integration and attract global investment. As the graph given, it shows Singapore net foreign direct investment inflows into Malaysia between year 2014 to year 2023. As you can see, the highest net FDI is year 2023 with RM 22.5 billion. This is because the partnership between Malaysia and Singapore is getting stronger and closer, causing economic growth, including foreign direct investment for both countries, to increase. While the lowest net FDI is year 2014 with RM 10.2 billion. It is according to the growth circulation between the two countries to start increasing their respective economies. Based on Department of Statistics Malaysia said in 2024, Singapore's FDI position in Malaysia stood at RM 238.5 billion, representing 24.2% of Malaysia's total FDI. So, Singapore's investment in Malaysia has been steadily growing over the past decade, starting for RM 10.2 billion in 2014 and reaching its peak at RM 22.5 billion in 2023. The highest growth occurred from 2020 to 2023, reflecting stronger economic ties and recovery post-pandemic. And FDI is not just money, it is a partnership that drives Malaysia's future.
The Netherlands has established its position as the second largest agricultural exporter in the world during the last 10 years, with export value rising from 81 billion euro in 2014 to over 128 billion euro in 2024. The modern technologies, including climate control, greenhouse, hydroponics, and precision farming, have contributed for this rise. So the Dutch FDI has played an important role in Malaysian agricultural revolution, particularly through companies like Firstline Campina. So that the Dutch Lady Milk Industry, which is a subsidiary to Firstline Campina, has invested in sustainable dairy production by providing training, veterinary support, and field optimization to Malaysian farmers. So all these programs have raised the production of milk by up to 20% and promote the environmental responsibility. So altogether, the Dutch-Malaysian partnership have expanded over more than 215,000 hectares, including pilot projects for smart farming and sustainable palm oil effort. So the Dutch foreign direct investment is helping Malaysia in achieving long-term agricultural sustainability by joining technology and also collaboration. Thank you.
FDI coming from Japan, China, Hong Kong, Netherlands, Singapore, and the United States is an important driver of Malaysia's economic growth. Manufacturing and electronics are the main area where Japan put its investment. Even with its difficult, we keep Japan as a reliable partner for the long run. China is on top in infrastructure and manufacturing with important work such as the East Coast Railing and MCKAP. Through Intel, the United States is advancing technology and digital development and generating valuable jobs. The Johor Singapore SEZ project is expected to make logistics and finance the main industry in Singapore. Hong Kong improving investor confidence was shown in Malaysia 2023 surge in FDI for real estate. And the Netherlands support Malaysia agriculture and has helped rise milk production there. All of the countries are working together to ensure the continued growth of the Malaysian economy by trusting, cooperating, and innovating.